This might be it for Questboo. After today, Questboo will finally be connected to Twitch chats. I think. So the last stream, kind of what we figured out was the architecture, right? If we look through the Pipecast architecture on what we were doing last stream, this is the current pipeline of how the voice-to-voice agent works. So when I talk to Questboo, he speaks back. Now what we were figuring out with Pipecast is there's actually a way. So this is the step we got stuck on, is the LLM part of the pipeline. What we figured out in Pipecast is how we could have a parallel pipeline. Where's the parallel branch? Oh, the pipeline task. We could have a parallel pipeline somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's what was made. That allows us to intake different types of frames. So we have the speaking frame where I speak with my voice, and then we have the frame from Twitch. What's up, Slothy? And then we got the frame from Twitch chat that should allow Questboo oh, I guess I never coded it. I'm confused on the last thing I did. But there's parallel frames that allow us to create custom processors. So we could run two pipelines simultaneously at the same time. One pipeline would be me speaking. The other pipeline would be Twitch chat going into Questboo speaking. But it should all go into the same AI agent. So Questboo, when I talk to him, and Questboo, when Twitch chat talks to him, should be the same AI character, which is the goal. I'm losing motivation and now I don't know why. Just take a break, bro. Nothing wrong with taking a break. I lose motivation too sometimes. Actually, it's probably something you're gonna go through often, especially in the path to success, in the path on the grind. Some days, like, I will be straight up with you, Slothy. I'm just gonna say this for context, but you know, I would say currently how, I guess, successful I am as a 23-year-old that could live by himself and like has a community and gets sponsors and has a consistent flow of income and is growing. Like, even I lose motivation despite all these good things happening. It's just something that happens, and when it happens, you just gotta take a break. You gotta remind yourself what your short-term goals are. There was something I learned recently. I saw this on Twitter, but something that could help a lot is writing down what your quarterly goals are, like what your short-term goals are, your mid-term goals, and your long-term goals. So write down somewhere, what are your goals for the quarter? So like, what are your goals? What's a goal you want to accomplish the next 4 months? What's a goal you want to accomplish the year? And then what's a goal you want to have accomplished within 5 years? And if you write down and kind of keep track of those goals, it should keep you aligned and motivation. I haven't done it. This is actually, I'm telling you this because I want to try it. I think it'll be super helpful. I forgot to update the titles. Oops. This is not AI University. Totally forgot to update the titles before I started. But, hold on. I'm gonna edit this post. This is called Connecting My AI Companion into chat. But don't worry about losing motivation. I do it too. It happens to the best of us. I should make a goal AI agent that sends me reminders. I'm gonna work on that soon. I kind of had something similar. That helped me a lot. Okay, we got the title upgraded. Okay, we're Gucci. We're good. We got everything upgraded. I would say you should start by writing your goals down first. I guess we can do the exercise in chat. What are your goals? What are your goals, Slothy? What are your goals for the next couple months? Tell me that. In the meantime, I guess the last thing I had finished, I guess I didn't do this part. Let me see my GitHub real quick for my stream, buddy. I guess the last thing I did was the actual design with the parallel pipeline, but I guess I never actually sent off an agent to do it. So in order to one-shot this design that we have crafted, I guess that's all we did. Huh. What's up, Breeza? So this is the power of Codex. Okay, this is why I like Codex so much. I'm gonna toggle chat real quick so you guys can see. You want to make enough money to make a cool home lab. Is that like your short-term goal, mid-term goal, long-term goal? Cause you can make a cool home lab with like less than $1,000 for like one hundo. In fact, I'm gonna probably make a video on that. So check this out. This is the magic of Codex X GPT-5 Pro. We have a very complicated integration that we want to do. However, we did line and we did write about the integration. You don't have $1,000 yet keyword. So we have a very complicated integration with PipeCat that we want to do and we want to implement into our code base. I wrote down our current PipeCat pipeline, and so I have context to give to GPT-5. For GPT-5 Pro, these are the very detailed instructions I wrote down. I said we're focused on ensuring our Twitch chat integration with the backend PipeCat pipeline flows good. I explained the issue that frame pushing down does not really work because it gets blocked. PipeCat, however, offers a parallel pipeline feature, which allows us to run multiple pipeline branches in parallel. I linked the documents. I also gave kind of my opinion piece. I believe using producer and consumer frames, which route frames between different parts of the pipeline, allows selective frame sharing across parallel branches or within complex pipelines. We could use this so our voice pipeline with our microphone and the Twitch chat pipeline, where Twitch chat talks to Questboo, are two lanes driving on the same freeway that end up at the same end goal, which is Questboo's brain. So that's what we're focused on. So I wrote all of this and I explained the lines and I wrote down the logs, explained what we need to do. And what GPT-5 Pro returned to me is a very elaborate and very well designed solution to our problem, which is actually, this is probably the solution. Now what I'm going to do, because this is a very good solution and I like it a lot, is I'm going to, on chat keyword, so I'm going to, so there's number toggle listening first. Shared history, single voice, because the merge is just before context aggregator, both Butoshi mic and chat append to the same OpenAI style list. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, we're gonna copy this. And then we're gonna paste this in. And I'm going to copy my original text that I wrote. Yeah, so we'll open up Codex right here. Paste in the user. Oh, you know what? First, I'm gonna switch the model to GPT-5 High. Very important. Then I'm gonna paste in the user response. And then you're gonna copy this. And then we're gonna paste in the architect. Follow the architecture design and implement the parallel pipeline Twitch chat sorting solution into our code base. Then write down what you did in a .md file at roots to explain the changes. All right, that would go. Okay, now while we have that codex down, while we have that codex prompt running, I'm gonna yell at Slothy in Twitch chat right now, because this dude just said I could not make 1,000 in a year. What did I tell you last stream, bro? Then you're not gonna make 1,000 in a year. I really don't know what to tell you. If you don't think you can make $1,000 in a year, then you're really not gonna make $1,000 in a year. It really starts with the mindset. And you know why? People will tell you that mindset is everything, and it sounds corny, it sounds cliche, but it truly deeply is. Your mindset is what runs your actions. My mind is what's running my ability to go on stream right now, to process this pipeline, to talk to you on Twitch chat, to hustle, to work, and to not be a lazy piece of shit. Because my mindset is drilled in my brain that I'm writing my name down in history books. What does a man who gets his name down in history books look like? What does his day-to-day look like? What does he have to do? What does he have to learn? What's his ambition like? What are his goals? What are his memories? That's what I drill. That's the mindset I drill into my fucking brain because I want it. Because I want it. That's what I do. That's what I live. I wake up every day. And that is my long-term goal. My long-term goal is I want to invent something new for humanity. And AI tech is showing you this is my opportunity to do so. If I was a lazy piece of shit with no motivation, saying, oh, I couldn't invent anything cool. Oh, I couldn't possibly do anything cool. No, I can't learn this tech. It's too hard. Then I'm not going to learn it because I'm not going to be motivated. And I'm not going to do it. It's really that simple. I'm not going to make $1,000 and you're not. Oh, I can't do this. I don't have the motivation. I don't have the work. Oh, I can't possibly work or grind to make $1,000. Oh, it's just too hard. And then you're not gonna do it. Rather kill myself before I launch a coin, bro. The only coin I launched was on Runes because I wanted to support the Runes ecosystem. I will never do anything else. And I'm still supporting that old coin, and I'm actually launching a product for that coin. So quick show is I'm creating this product called Daybloom AI, which is my digital character, digital mind builder that allows us to bring over 1 million AI agents to life. So it's called Daybloom, and I kind of want to go into the depths of why I made this because it's very important to me. So I have this project called Bitcoin Booze and Bitcoin Booze Battalion. And right now the ordinals market is quite a dead ecosystem, unfortunately. Right, let me turn off chat real quick. However, I have 100 of these Boo characters, and I have a story and lore. In fact, Quest Boo right here is one of the Boo characters. You can actually see him. He's inscribed on ordinals right here. Quest Boo is actually inscription number 13,496. So he was made the first month ordinals came out. Now the thing with Bitcoin Booze is I have an entire storyline, right? I got backstory. I got backstory for every single one of these little characters. They go. I got a whole kingdom. The thing is, this is on my brain. All of this came from my mind. I ran an experiment a long time ago where every single day, Bitcoin Booze would have a progressing story. In the Discord chat, we would actually have Booze come in. So if I search up Officer Boo real quick. I had these Boos come in Discord and talk to people and engage with each other, and they would talk to each other. So this was kind of the main thing, right? Officer Boo came in chat, Alien Boo came in chat. They would talk to each other, and what they would talk, the concept, the conversation topic that they would talk about is based on the daily story, which is generated by AI. However, it is persuaded by the interactions in chat that the Boos have with each other and that people have with the Boos. Because the whole goal with Bitcoin Booze is to turn this project into a fully autonomous project. By fully autonomous project, I mean it's automating marketing, it's automating storytelling, it's automating community retention, it's automating growth. Those are the four main things. I guess growth and marketing go on the same thing, but those are the four main things I'm trying to accomplish right now. My main problem is that I have 100 of these characters. Not only that, but I also have 1,800 more characters. And this is a lot of lore to write down. Now the goal with Daybloom, right? The goal with this product is I need to make something that could support 2,000 AI agents that not only exist in a game universe, right? Like I spent $100,000 before I knew how to code, embarrassingly, right? 2 years ago, I didn't know how to code, so I had to pay money for people to code for me. Oh, that's actually crazy to think about. But I had this game. I still do, by the way. I still do. I'm waiting to utilize it, but I kind of have like this whole game. This picture does not do it justice. I have this whole game where you can basically like describe your Boo and connect your Boo, and then it's like a whole RPG game. Yeah, I literally like I don't know where are the pictures that showcase this. It's something like this. It's a whole RPG game. There's like items, you could craft things. There's maps. This is before AI generated stuff, so now we have AI images that can generate items and all of this. But the point is for this to be a self-growing universe. Now the problem is in the self-growing universe, we're literally going to have thousands of AI agents that have their own soul, that have their own memories, that have their own personality, that could grow, that people could control. Now in the game, right, the biggest thing is I would want people who aren't playing the game to also interact with these characters, such as interacting with them on Twitter. So the next experiment I did was Cypher, which is this rune. And this is the only coin I dropped. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not dropping a coin ever again. But I made Cypher Genesis, right, which is this rune coin, which was an automated autonomous self-marketing agent that grew 8,000 followers in nearly 2 weeks on its own, still posting to this day, posting its own images, interacting with people, replying to people autonomously. This was during the AI agent meta. Now this is kind of part 2 of my original goal of creating a fully autonomous company. How do I create an AI agent that grows and automates distribution? That is what Cypher Genesis was. Because the way meme coins worked is attention and marketing. The more attention and marketing your coin has, the higher it goes. So the whole game with meme coins is how could you craft a narrative or a story and automate that and distribute that. So my kind of experiment in my head was, can I automate growing Cypher Genesis and having him automatically distribute knowledge. Now it worked. Cool. Okay, I understand this. I did the work for this. I now have a framework and base knowledge in my head. Now taking the experience from Bitcoin Boost and the stories, and taking my experience from Cypher Genesis for automating Twitter, now we put that back into Daybloom, which is now my main dashboard for creating all of these characters that we could automatically put on Twitter, that we could schedule tweets for. All right, so Satoshi's currently powered off Daybloom. There is a story function and story module that allows the AI agents to stay consistent. You can chat with them, and eventually I do want to bring them on Discord, bring them on Twitter. And the goal with Daybloom is it is a platform for creating the digital mind. So once you create the digital mind and create the personality, you can put it on Twitter. You can hit the API and you can bring it in a game. You could put it on Discord, you could bring it in Telegram, you could text them, you could put them on your phone, you could put them on your stream. And that is one consistent growing digital mind across every single platform that is going to self-grow and continue to craft its own data set and just blossom and bloom over time. Hence the name Daybloom. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on right now in general. But for this specific stream, we're focused on Questboo. But yeah, Daybloom, by the way, sign is daybloom.ai if you want to sign up for early access. Bring IP characters to life. Bring your characters to life. I'm still trying to figure out the wording. AI is so new. No one's done this shit before. That's the tough part, bro. AI technology did not exist 2 years ago. It opens Pandora's box of a bunch of new things you could just do. So this has been my hyperfixation, kind of my passion project, and also what I hope makes me a lot of money. Oh yeah, I also have the other main goal with Daybloom, right? This is kind of like one of the main big ones. So I have this robot. I don't know if you guys could see him. Let me. Sorry, Questboo's just kind of gonna be kind of floating here. But anyways. I have this robot. His name is Bartholomew. I don't know if I could. He's kind of sitting on my chair right now. Like, no, don't fall. No. It took so long to get you on this fucking chair. Don't fall. Okay. Chill. Sit. Relax. Grab his crotch. Just sit down normally. Anyway, so I have this robot. His name is Bartholomew. And I also use Daybloom to bring him to life and to bring him on Twitter and interact with fans in the community. He's really heavy. He might not look heavy. He's really heavy. But I bring him to life as well. He's offline right now. I gotta set up his gantry. But he is also connected through the Daybloom platform, which is kind of just meant to make super hyper engaging characters. And I like Daybloom because I think it could serve as a very powerful reinforcement learning environment for creating hyper engaging personalities. So when you do have inevitably robots in the future, your robots gotta be cool, bro. If your robots aren't cool, aren't funny, why would people want to interact with them? They need personality. So that is why I, Butoshi, focus on creating digital minds that are alive and grow with you. And you are all seeing the early stages of it. Okay, go sit back down. Okay. No! Please! We're good? Can you just... You got your little buzz ball? Yeah? I think he's okay. I also got him a little retarded hat with the spinny propeller. falling. Oh, he's definitely falling. I knew this. I just wanted to introduce you, bro. Not having that. Just wanted to say hi, people. Okay. Just hold your tequila patron. A good little robot. Okay. Just grab it. Just grab it. Okay, I think he's good. Take a shot of the Casamigos real quick. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh. Oh my. Is he done? Let me close this out real quick. Oh, okay. I really like. Oh, this is. I'm not a marketing genius. Wait, what is this? Brizo used to take a shot of the Casamigos. He does need milk, bro. I need milk after that. I need stronger bones. Fish said, I'm not a marketing genius like you. How would I get public view? I didn't know marketing 2 years ago either, bro. You think I was born with these skills? No, I learned them. I think I was born with the ability to learn things very quickly. But potentially it's not even learning that. I think ever since I was a boy, I would always top frag in video games. If I didn't top frag in a video game, I would feel like shit. So I told myself I would grind this video game until I top fragged, and I did. You just gotta grind, bro. That's all. There's a lot of resources you can learn. You also just gotta do stuff. Honestly, I just shit posted my mind on Twitter. That's kind of how I grew on Twitter. I just kept posting things. I don't really care. Whatever comes to my head. A lot of things will come to your head throughout the day, especially the more you learn. If you meditate and just like be healthy and stuff, your mind just kind of floods with ideas and you just kind of post them. They come naturally. How do you transfer money in apps? Like, how do you get money in apps? Stripe. Okay, what did he say? He said right here, let's look into this. Can I drag this out and make it... Okay. This is what Codex said it did for us. So you could go through it real quick. Curiosity is the best traits to keep from childhood. If you're curious enough, you'll fall for real. So the current design breaks because we have coupled gating. The Twitch worker waits on state listening or state TTS speaking, and so chat turns are blocked, and so you toggle listening off. There is a single lane mismatch where we inject text frames upstream of speech to text, which creates back pressure, so that doesn't really work. With two sources in one lane, you rely on incidental queue ordering. There's no clean fan out. The new parallel design has a branch point immediately before context aggregator.user. That is perfect because we want the AI agent to still take our voice, but also talk to itself. Also, it seemed the code reset and it worked, so Codex seen how something wrong. We have a new custom source, which is the Twitch source, which is a processor for taking in Twitch chat. We have the normal voice, which takes our voice and then just formats it nicely before it passes into the user context aggregator. We got the parallel pipeline with voice and Twitch branches and consumers merging into one shared tail so that both Twitch chat and me talk to the same AI agent with the same context and history. That is perfect. So we got a different wiring. All right, this looks good. This looks really good, actually. Wait, no errors? Hold on. Is it possible? Is it possible that Codex has made no errors? Whoa. No errors in this file. No errors in this file. This looks good. So the new files we have is we have the Twitch chat. So this is the same thing. This is just reading Twitch chat. We have our parallel builder, which is what takes the voice and Twitch branches and merges them before context user to find out the two branches that run in parallel and merge them into a common tail via consumer processors. The merge point is just before context aggregator. So both mic and chat append to the same OpenAI style conversation history. Beautiful. So do we have our parallel pipeline? Oh, we do. We have parallel right here. So parallel, const voice, const Twitch, context aggregator. So this could work. And then the parallel pipeline is we have the voice, which is input. We have our default mic gate, which we've been using already, which is nice. And then we have the SCT mute and the voice producer. What is voice producer? Make voice user text. Oh, Twitch source, Twitch producer. Okay, I see. And it goes into the user context. The new file from the runner is just adding the parallel integration with Twitch chat. And then our Twitch source is a new file, so this is all new. Or it's a custom frame processor that ingests chat lines. So for Twitch chat, takes into the pipeline with a blocking mic input designed to be placed in a parallel branch. Okay. I'm so scared to test this. What if it doesn't work? If it doesn't work, then we just fix it, obviously, but I'm also gonna ask, can you create a murmuring diagram like we have in doc/pipecats pipecat pipeline.md to visualize how this parallel pipeline and new codes work? This looks really good. So I assume, so first off, if I run the code, oops, not this code. If I run the code, it works. It just says unauthorized 4 euro Butoshi codes. So I just gotta get another Twitch token real quick. But it runs perfect so far, which seems interesting. Here, so let's try this. Let me generate Python 3, generate user token.py. Let me generate new token. That should have gone directly into the backend. Now, if I run the main file again, that should keep us authorized in Twitch. Oh, we are. He talked in chat. He talked in chat. Okay. Okay. First, let's test if the original chat works. Wait, this is not working. If I was new at coding, wanted to learn as quickly as possible, how would you prompt AI to teach me? Hi, I'm new to coding and I want to learn as quickly as possible. Can you teach me how to code? Start with Python. Have it take you through a course. So actually, the quickest way to learn how to code is to just make something. Make something and then analyze how it worked, and then have the AI walk you through each step by step, each line, and explain what each line does. That's how I learned. I think that's the fastest way to learn if you want to learn as quickly as possible, is make something first. Make something first by vibe coding it, and once you make something that works through vibe coding, break down the entire architecture and all the code. Like basically reverse engineer what you just made and learn it step by step. Learn every line, learn every vocab word. Ask AI on the side here, hey, what does this line do? Hey, how does this work? What does this mean? Keep asking questions, keep making things, keep asking questions. What's really good too is if you have something you really want to make, then you really want to learn how to make it. As you start crafting and making things in the middle, like for example, I want to add in the Twitch chat. Right, I've never coded Twitch chat things. I've never used Twitch chat. I don't know the Twitch chat API. But I have a goal. I want to connect him to Twitch chat. I want him to be my Twitch streamer. That's my North Star. My North Star is to bring him to life. Boom, got my North Star. Now, through the help of AI, I'm reading the Twitch docs. I'm going through the Twitch docs. I'm making all this code. I got him connected to Twitch chat. He just said something in Twitch chat. Right? You start finding the path when you have a North Star. That's the fastest way to learn how to code. Okay, so I don't have, what's the app called? Some Mac app. Mac Lua app for hotkeys. Hammerspoon. I don't have Hammerspoon on. Okay. This is the moment of truth. First, we test if the voice still works. Questboo, can you hear me?
Bootoshi says quest.
What?
Boo!
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Are you just repeating what I said?
Bootoshi says what?
Hello? There was something there. Okay, we need deeper logging. We need much deeper logging. I just thought a website idea called I Think Too Much to enter. You have to write down one thought, and when you join, you get someone else's thoughts that add on to yours. It's actually really cool. I like that. You should make it. Look, all right, Fishy, Sloth, this is your viral marketing thing. All right, this is how you make a name for yourself on Twitter. I really like that idea. I actually really like that idea. Keep it super simple, super simple. Make a Next.js app or something with a database. People could just write in an idea, and there's an AI that keeps track of other people's ideas and combines and branches all the ideas. I don't know. You can figure out some simple architecture there using a small model. Then you post that, all right? You make a Twitter account. You post that on X, and you record a quick trailer explaining what you made in a way that sounds cool. Like, I made an app where you put in an idea and it connects your idea to other people's ideas. It's a massive multiplayer game. It's a massive multiplayer website of ideas building on ideas. Something that sounds cool there. Post a video, post a link, make it shareable. So when people go on the website and type in an idea and it adds it to someone else's idea, or whether it like brings someone else's idea and adds it to yours, there's a button where they could share it on social media. Right? It is a goated idea. This is actually an insane idea. I like this a lot, and I want to encourage you to like keep having these ideas because that was brilliant. I'm teaching you how to make that shareable. Now, when people make an idea and go on the site and type in their idea, there's a button somewhere that lets them post it to X or social media, and it just like spreads from there. That's like how you can do viral marketing. Because that would be really cool. I would go on that site, and if I wrote an idea down and someone else like wrote something else down, I'm like, oh, that's sick. And I would like post about it. Like if you can make people post about it, that's kind of like the goal. And like that's really easy, that's really shareable, easy viral marketing. Most likely not an app that you could like charge money for and make money off of, but it's a good app for practicing and for gaining virality and for showing people, hey, I was able to make a viral app, which lands you any job you want, is goated for consulting proof on that you're capable of what you're capable of. And yeah, that's basically that. Now, oh, Google Ads. See, you know how to make money. You don't gotta ask me. You could add Google Ads to the thing, sure. And if it goes viral enough, have people sponsor and pay for marketing. I don't know. So we had a problem here where it seems like, let's put this here so we could debug it real quick. So first off, do I have OpenPipe? I would love I need OpenPipe set up for Questboo, bro. I don't know how I don't have OpenPipe set up. Let's go to Pipecat. Let's go to the docs. Let's get OpenPipe set up. So I'm gonna make a new project. I'm gonna call him Questboo Twitch on OpenPipe. me sneeze. Okay. Now, I remember seeing OpenPipe somewhere here. So yes, pip install OpenPipe. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. We could have an AI agent that scans the internet for popular people's views, like Trump, the Pope, or influencers. I kind of have something like that, where the AI news, I get the most popular AI news in the vibe coding Discord, and then have like the opinions get written down here. It's really useful for capturing just like the vibe and the gist of the day. And yeah, that could be really good for prediction markets. It could be good for prediction markets or just trading and stuff. Is there a way to do OpenRouter and OpenPipe? OpenAI, OpenPipe. Is OpenPipe only used for... This would be kind of dumb. Hold on. Can we do OpenPipe with OpenRouter? So this is OpenRouter LLM service. But the OpenRouter LLM service. Why can't I import this? Hello? I can't access this import when I'm holding Alt? Why not? Why? How do I open this? I can't open this. Why can't I click anything? Wait, can I click things on my other code base? Oh. I could. See what? I just can't do it on Python for some reason. Hello? Okay, that's weird. Anyways, I guess we could just add logging. We could add logging so we could see what's going on. Podcast docs. Yeah, so it wouldn't be this. I guess it would be this. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just copy this page. Go back to Codex. Be like, first, let's grab the logs that we're getting so we could give it context. Context. Can you hear me?
Butoshi says, can you hear me?
That is what I said, yes.
Butoshi says, that is what I said, yes.
Are you mocking me?
Butoshi says, are you mocking me?
He is mocking me.
Butoshi says he is mocking me.
That's crazy.
Butoshi says, that's crazy.
I did say that, yes.
Butoshi says I did say that, yes.
I did indeed say that, yes.
Butoshi says I did indeed say that, yes.
Now you can't hear me, right? When I toggle off, that still works. Okay. So interesting. What happens when someone talks to him in Twitch chat? Oh, it says it found the trigger. Did you see what Twitch chat said?
Futoshi says, did you see what Switch chat said?
I guess not. Okay, so now he's just repeating what we said for some reason. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste this into Codex and be like, when Twitch chat trigger word. Okay, so first off, one. So let me look into the PipeCat. It updated this. So this is what the new parallel pipeline looks like. I mean, that is what it should look like. Hold on. Let me explain into Codex first. What's up? Also, the fact I still have 90% context left after all that is badonkers. That's wild. That's wild. I have not started making the vibe code for free video. It's actually quite tricky. I'm gonna see if I can make something tonight or record something tonight or Sunday. I kind of want to make the Claude Code personal executive assistant on the Mac Mini video first. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1. His content, 1,400 characters. I'm gonna explain. Trey is very limited. Talking about Zay? ZAI, or you're talking about something else? 1. The mic gating still works. However, when I unmute my mic, what happens is what I say gets turned into Futoshi says. Said. Whatever happens, what I say gets turned into Futoshi says said, but instead of getting processed through an LLM, 11 Labs text to speech will just output that exact line of what I said, which shows me that the agent does not go through, which shows me that what I say somehow skips the LLM processing and somehow goes straight to TTS via 11 Labs. So our LLM processing gets skipped for some reason. So I kind of want to copy 2. Twitch chat, when someone said something, the trigger word was said, but it just said he queued it up until I toggled my mic again, and then it tried to go through or something, but nothing actually happened. What is going on in our pipeline? Can you add detailed logging via the docs I pasted you to watch the frames? And can you overlook LLM pipeline and make sure you are using it properly? Yeah, let me make sure this is copied. Okay. That should look good. And did you not look at the message I sent you with all the tools I used? I guess not. When did you send me the message? Let me look, hold on. I will check our DMs. Okay, so use Void, open source, privacy focused cursor alternative. Use Google Gemini free tier, which gives a generous amount of tokens, which is up to 1 million per tokens with 1,500 requests in AI Studio, which is good for running agents. You have Agent GPT, which is a browser-based tool to assemble and run autonomous AI agents. You have Trey, an AI-powered IDE collaboration. It could be your main coding tool, while Gemini handles agent logic. Your stack could look like Trey for coding workflow. What is Trey? So this is like a coding IDE? This is pretty interesting. Also, thanks for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's probably Gemini CLI. Can we do the Gemini CLI via the Gemini CLI? Is there a coder agent? I guess it's just Gemini CLI. But their coding agent was called something though. Well, we might be able to vibe code for free. Oh, there is a free tier. Oh, this might be it. 60 requests a minute. I think we literally just Gemini CLI. Code with Gemini CLI. You prefer Gemini on Void? It's probably the best way to do it. Gemini, create an API key. Oh, you know what? It probably is the best way to do it. Vibe code for free, Gemini CLI. Okay, so the pipeline for vibe coding for free would be Gemini CLI. So we could like use that as a CLI agent. We would have Void, which is a cursor alternative, which we use Gemini in. Honestly, that would pretty much be it. Doing anything else would complicate it. People don't have good... If you're vibe coding for free, you most likely don't have good hardware, so scratch local LLMs out the window. Google's probably going to be the only thing that reliably stays free. So we'll use Google. That's a good one. Google's a good one. Huh. Okay, back to this. Nope, not this. Yeah, Void plus Gemini. Oh, what are you doing? We're using Open Router. We're using Open Router specifically, boy. Open Router is basically OpenAI API schema that says use any model, so make sure you stick to Open Router. I deserve mentions in the video description. I'll actually give you mentions in the video description. Okay, I want to study this. So this is what the main pipeline looked like. Is at the input, we have the mic gate, which blocked mic frames from going in when the mic gate was open, when the gate was open. Then it would go into speech to text from Assembly AI, which takes your audio, turns it to transcription, and then it mutes while TTS is speaking. Context user builds messages, and then we hit an LLM with the context message that we build. The LLM output goes into text to speech, which then gets spoken out into our speaker, which then gets appended into the message history for that pipeline. Now in this case, we split sources into two branches that run in parallel merge just before context aggregator. Both sources append to the same conversation history into your LLM, TTS output, and context aggregator assistant. Now what this is supposed to look like is, okay, so this is the parallel pipeline one. So we have the Twitch integration, which takes event sub, on event message, if a keyword is hit, then we take the user in the text and we go to the Twitch branch. The Twitch branch then ingests the user text, and the producer Twitch user text frame pass through goes into consumer Twitch user text. Is it going to two consumers? Is that why it's broken? This is weird. Why does this consumer go into this consumer? And then it goes to context user, and then it goes to LLM. But the problem is, what I speak with this parallel pipeline just goes straight into text to speech. It doesn't go through an LLM. And then it just goes to output. What did Codex just say? Oh, I hate this. Staying on open router, I updated the pipeline and logging so we could see exactly what the LM is doing. What was going wrong? TTS bug, Butoshi says directly. A raw text frame was slipping past the merge and reaching TTS. 11 labs will happily speak text frame text even if no LLM ran. I added a small guard to stop any raw text frame from flowing downstream past the context merge. Twitch queued until mic toggle. That was caused by the old worker waiting on listening. Such TTS frags. Integration now uses a branch local Twitch chat source. Kept open router. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Questboo, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, Butoshi. What's on your mind?
So you could hear me.
Yep, loud and clear. Been waiting for you to get this chat thing working so I can start messing with the viewers.
Okay, can you specifically tell me the raw input it says on user in your chat message history array? Like the raw message? Like just repeat it back to me.
So you could hear me.
Okay, but what does it say before that?
Quest! Boo! Can you hear me?
Okay, but does it say Butoshi says or no?
It says so you could hear me, and before that it says Quest. Boo! Can you hear me? And there is no username or anything else, just the raw text.
Okay. Now, if someone says hi in Twitch chat. Maybe chicken. Did you see anything from Twitch chat?
Not yet. Still waiting for you to get that set up so I can start interacting with the viewers.
First off, you are so quick right now. Why are you so quick? Wait, why are you so quick with responding?
I'm a boo. We're naturally fast talkers. Gets us into trouble sometimes.
Wait, you're actually so fast now. Okay. So we still got Twitch working, or we still got regular text working. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna like, this is what we log. So when I talk it regularly, it does work. The voice pipeline works well. We can go back and forth. I can toggle my mic mute. I'm not sure if it says Butoshi says, or if it's just taking my raw text and giving it to the LLM without formatting it. There's no logs we can see. However, the Twitch pipeline stuff didn't work. How do we add logging? Is it this debug log? We need the debug log. We're close, we're close, we're close, we're close. So what are the consumers doing exactly? You ran out of deep research request. What are you deep researching? It's good. It's good you're abusing it. You should abuse it. It would work like this. Okay, I see. Why is there a builder and a builder pair though? I really hate that I just can't click to go look at this. Consumers now inject produce text frames downstream so context aggregator actually sees them. This is likely where your Twitch frames don't trigger LLM. With direction equals downstream. When pushing frames, you could specify the direction. Say a trigger phase in Twitch chat. You should see Twitch to Pipecat, LLM request, LLM start, token chunks, TTS. Speak on mic, you see voice, Butoshi says. You never hear TTS speak on the literal Butoshi line, you should speak only the LLM's response. If anything still skips, open router, copy the snippet. CD backend. Python 3 main.py. Does this work? Quest Boo. Quest Boo.
Nice to be on the stream again, Butoshi. What are we working on today?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, Butoshi. Voice is coming in crystal clear.
So you can't see Twitch chat.
Not yet, Butoshi. Still waiting for you to get that integrated, but I can talk to you just fine.
Why is the log not going through? It's probably best to repo prompt this. Take the whole back end of the docs. Add the logs. You probably could. Replit would be better, I think. First off, no detailed logs are showing. No detailed logs are showing to if I talk to the agent via Pipecat using the regular original pipeline of voice to voice, it works perfectly. I can toggle mute via the custom mic gate function. And only when the mic is on will the bot respond to me. However, see Twitch chat. Twitch chat and trigger words are not activating the LLM in the pipeline when someone in Twitch chat says something. Twitch chat and voice to voice parallel pipelines are at play. So we can talk to the agent and have Twitch chat talk to the agent and append it all to the same chat history. What is going wrong with the Twitch chat frame? First, how can we fix logging? And additionally, fix our pipeline. I noticed another bug where if let's try the opposite. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, Butoshi.
Oh, it worked? What?
Nothing, just waiting for you to finish coding so I can start messing with chat.
Okay, I guess it doesn't break if it's the other way around. I assume I could paste this in the same chat. Was our integration true? New design path. Is there anything wrong with our code? Look into Pipecat. Oh no, I want to try this God prompt Dark guy gave to me. Let's see. if that works. I'm also gonna try a raw. I'm gonna try a raw prompt, or I just send it PipeCat and see if it could figure it out. Paste. Server APIs. Paste. Nice, nice. There's a JavaScript SDK. Oh, it's with the web library. Not what I want. Actually, let me be more specific with the docs. I'm gonna give you the logging and observability docs. Nope, not this doc. In the debug log observer. In the LM log observer. I need the open router service. I need the frame processor service. I need the parallel pipeline service and the wait, there's another thing here. Parallel pipeline processing patterns. Flows looks interesting. Actually, no. Flows is not what we're looking for. Thank you for teaching me about this before. I had no clue about AI agent and vibe coding. And look, you just got access. You're exploring a new world. You're making things on demand. You have ideas you can just bring to life. Isn't it beautiful, Slothy? Isn't it beautiful? That's why I teach this. To create a society of superhumans. To heavily accelerate the progression of the world and of the internet, because that's where we belong as a human race. No stagnant, no old world shit. That's old. Leave that in a legacy, bro. We got a new world to build. We got a new world to conquer. There's one other thing I'm missing in the parallel pipeline. Also, you're very welcome. I'm really, really happy that you are exploring all of this. It makes me happy. It was parallel pipeline, but there's something in parallel pipeline specifically I was looking for. Was it a frame processor? Parallel pipeline. Consumer. Yes, it was reducer and consumer. Yes, this is what it was. Let's see if we could get this working. One of your teachers was complaining about AI taking jobs, but in my eyes, it's making them. You have to understand that people are very short-sighted. People do not have, a lot of people do not have the ability to see beyond what is in front of them. They see only what is right in front of them. They don't see past it. It's impossible for them to see anything past that. And so when you know something, this is very important. When you know what you see and you know what you have and you know what's possible, you hold on to that. And you don't let anybody tell you what's not possible. Because why would you let a blind man tell you the details of a painting when you're the one looking at the painting? So a lot of people are going to complain. A lot of people are going to yap and say a lot of things. Oh, it's impossible. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. You don't listen to them because they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't be given $300 million sign-on bonuses if AI was just a bubble. Oh. I got a lot of clips to stream. Slothy, can you help me clip things up? When I say bangers, can you clip them up for me, please? I don't have any clippers. Well, I mean, I should. I can look into it. Your hair's fine, don't need clippers. I need short clippers! I need Twitch chat clippers! How am I supposed to grow and spread if people don't see my clips? No, that was a funny joke. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. I'll be right back. Oh, my chapstick. Wait. Dude, I do need Quest Boo to clip. Hold on, I gotta tweet that out. That was low-key a banger. A lot of people try to tell me what's... Hold on, there's definitely a way to... There's definitely a way. I don't have anything else to do while I'm waiting for the GPT-5 Pro prompt to finish, so let's try to word this. A lot of people... And maybe I could just have Quest Boo help me. I'm gonna make a tweet, Quest Boo. Quest Boo, I need help with a Twitter post. So I'm trying to say that a lot of people tell me what's possible or not possible with AI.
You want me to help you come up with something to tweet? Probably gonna be something dumb, but sure, it'll play along.
Okay, I'm trying to say that people try to tell me what's possible or not possible with AI, but why would I let a blind man describe the painting to me?
That's actually kind of deep for once, Butoshi. You might be onto something there.
How would you frame that for a tweet?
Why let the blind lead the sighted? Don't let others define what's possible with AI.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there's something there. Let me just wing this. Oh, it's done. Oh god. Twitch chat frames never reach the LLM. So this is what this 5 Pro one says. Our Twitch chat frames never reach the LLM. Your Twitch branch emits text frame objects via Twitch chat source, but merges them just before context aggregator. The OpenAI style context aggregator does not build user messages from text frame, it builds from transcription frame, and appends assistant terms from text to speech / LLM frames. Your text frames are ignored by the aggregator, so no LLM message frame is generated, LLM never runs, no text to speech. Your safety guard makes the above a hard drop. You added drop raw text before LLM, which swallows any text frame moving downstream. Because the aggregator ignores text frames, those chat frames subsequently hit your dropper and get discarded right before the LLM, making them dead on arrival. Your logging doesn't show detailed LLM for Twitch logs because no LLM is ever shared. So we need a free transcription frame. We're using an LLM context control frame. What is an LLM context control frame? Incorrect merge payload at semantic boundary. But the payload at merge must be the same downstream. So we correctly branch before the aggregator, ensure the tail LLM TTS output context aggregator assistant, which is exactly how podcast parallel pipeline producer consumer is meant to be used, but the payload at the merge must be in the format the downstream processor expects. Replets cooking? Heck yeah. Your handler only logs LLM message frame upstream. Twitch never produces those, so logs look quiet. They're context control. What is context control? Oh, you can programmatically add new messages to the context by pushing or queuing specific frames. And then trigger a bot response too. Oh, cool. So A, convert Twitch to text frame from Twitch to LLM messages append frame. PipeCat exposes frames to append messages to the LLM context and optionally run the LLM one shot. That's tailor-made for non-audio sources like Twitch. Oh, that's perfect. You could have the website done by Sunday, bro. Okay, so we patch this. Consumer injects the append frame. Aggregator updates the context. Shared LLM TTS output remains unchanged. Transform Twitch text frame transcription frame. Keep relying on context aggregator. Generate LLM messages frame. Extend Twitch chat source to accept a should emit and pause draining while the bot is speaking or you're in mic listen mode. This mirrors your old worker's behavior to serialize turn and avoid chat spam without leaving the pipeline model. Oh, we gotta turn on debug. That's why it's not working. You previously derived the Twitch username by inspecting a text frame. After switching to append frames, the text will fire. Key the usernames and integration when you ingest and pop one in at LLM. Was your integration true to the design path? Architecturally, we're on the right path. We split the sources into a parallel pipeline and merge them just before context aggregator. And then we use producer / consumer to route selected frames across branches is the intended mechanism. Single thing that broke was a frame type at merge. Okay, let's take this. Go back to codex. I'll just use the same chat. So let's put that in. And then say, this is the fix. Dude, 83% context left is still insane. It's actually insane. I'm gonna put a pin on this. Oh, track DM me? Hold on, what is this? Wait, is this the track? For Bitcoin? Ah, it is. I'm in the Discord, right? No, I've been in track. Yeah, with Benny. Yeah, Benny's super bass. Down for that. Let me see. A thought of the day would go crazy on the website. Yo, a thought of the day would actually go crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, I'll fuck with that website. Are we sure it doesn't exist already? I mean, if it already does exist, it doesn't matter because I haven't heard of it. Therefore, their marketing sucks anyways. I want to trip. See what Codex is up to. Your Twitch frames were reaching the pipeline, not the LLM. I fixed the routing, add detail LLM Twitch logging, input light, back pressure. So what was wrong is there was a frame contract mismatch. We were injecting Twitch text frames at the merge. The OpenAI style flow expects either final transcriptions or explicit LLM context such as append frames. Plain text frames didn't trigger the LLM. Do we have the trigger followed now? So if we go through LLM messages, append frame. Is that what goes on here? Oh, it does. Twitch user says this. And then we got a normal user text which says Butoshi says. Okay. Consumer injection, downstream and consumer downstream. So mergers actually feed context aggregator user. Drop text before LLM. Blocks text frames after context user. So TTS won't speak raw, Butoshi says. Alright, moment of truth. Cannot run import name, LLM run frame. Did you mean LLM text frame? LLM text frame. LLM run frame. It could be LLM text frame. Right, it's always been LLM run frame though. I'm confusion. Why am I getting this? Was that ever a thing? It's possible. So where'd the AI guy go? On the docks. I like the little AI agent. Oh, it's right here. If we get it working nicely, will you help me advertise? I will showcase it 100, yeah, of course. As a Vibe Coding University student, I will 100 help you advertise that. But it's gonna be advertised as a Vibe Coder University student thing. So I could get more Vibe Coding University students. But yeah, you make cool things. Like I'll be happy to advertise them. This only applies to students. If you're a brand, you can pay me. Please. I guess let's try text frame instead of run frame. I already have an LLM text frame. I guess I could get rid of LLM run frame. And just exactly a thing. It might be It does only apply to self-appointed interns, yes. Never change the name. Oops. Also, log level should be debug mode. Hold on. Is it in the env log level? Okay, log level is now debug. And this. Oh, run frame isn't in. Okay. We should get your physical robot a chick outfit and Code Quest Boo and Sim. That would be so fun. Okay. Let's try this. Hello?
What's on the agenda for today's stream, Butoshi?
I'm about to test if we could get Twitch chat working.
Let's get this chat thing going already. Been waiting for this for a while now, Butoshi.
Oh, there's so many things running.
Who said that? Is chat actually working now?
Quest Boo chat's working. That was from chat.
Yeah, I just responded to someone saying chicken hi. Guess it's live now, Butoshi.
Wait, does it show you who said chicken high though, or does it just say chicken high?
Nope, just the text. No username or anything. Just the message, Butoshi. Shut up! Chicken sounds like stoned Boo to me, Butoshi.
Wait, so you can see Twitch chat now. Quest Boo.
Looks like it, Butoshi! All these weirdos are pouring in now.
Yes. 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 Yes.
I'll rate another tough guy in chat. Bring it on, Chicken Butoshi.
No, it doesn't work for Twitter chat. Only Twitch chat.
Twitch only makes sense. Don't think I could handle Twitter chaos, Butoshi.
Oh my god. So, okay, his trigger word right now is only chicken. So if you say chicken in Twitch chat, he can hear you. Wait, Slothy, talk to him. Please say something. Type something to him, please. Please, please. Say chicken something. Please, please, please. I need to see this. I need to see this. Oh my god, Breeze, you were here the whole time? Ah. Come to Twitch chat. It's just Twitch Butoshi codes. And say something so you can talk to him.
Someone's got a bad case of boo rage in here, Butoshi.
Oh, that was him replying to you saying chicken you fat. Wait, what are you talking about, Questboo?
This chicken guy in chat been spamming weird messages, Butoshi.
What'd he say to you?
Nothing, Butoshi. I talked to the chat or you, not myself.
What did he say to you?
Said I was fat, pretty rich coming from a chicken, Butoshi.
Yes! Oh! I'm so good at what I do, bro. Best cool in the fucking world. 2 years. Doing this shit for 2 years. 2 years.
That's a new one. This chicken's got some weird insults, Butoshi.
What'd he say to you, Questboo?
Nothing, Butoshi. I don't talk to myself. That's weird.
No. What did the chat say to you?
The chat said I look like I suck toes. Real mature guys in here, Butoshi.
Ah. Yes! 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 Oh. And with that, I end today's stream! Say goodbye to the chat that you can now read, Questboo. Say goodbye!
Later, chat. Been real. Thanks for the weird messages.